Here we have another problem of finding derivative of this trig function, and this trig function's derivative we have to find a little bit differently than the previous videos. In previous videos we used to get single term, right, and single, I think what means single thing we used to get, but here we have two things, one is algebraic function and another is trig function, combination of algebraic and trig function it is. So we have to use here, and both are, one function is multiplying another function, right? One function is multiplying another function. Something might be hitting on your brain. It means we have to use the product rule, right? It's the product of the two function, one algebraic function and another is trig function. Doesn't matter if there was both were trig function or both were algebraic function, doesn't matter, right? You can use product rule easily, right? A product rule is something like if you are going to find out the product of two function, derivative of product of two function, here u is representing one function, v is representing another function, then derivative of this u and v with respect to x will be first function times derivative of the second function, again second function times derivative of the first function, right? Like u, if you say like audio, and v if you say video, then audio plus video, like something u dv plus video, you can understand in that way, right? So u dv plus video, that's very easy, right? Derivative of u dot v will be u dv, right, plus v du. That's very simple. I hope you understand this, and we have discussed a lot while discussing about the product rule and applying those into the algebraic functions. Now we are using in the mixed functions. All right, so let me suppose my my function is y, which is now x square plus 3x times sine 5x. Alright, so now derivative of y with respect to x will be first function times derivative of second function. So first function is x square plus 3x times derivative of second function, that is sine 5x. But to find out the derivative of sine 5x, we have to differentiate with respect to its angle, that is 5x. And since I have put this from my side, I need to multiply it also with root 5x, alright, and then dx. Alright, so first step we have finished. First derivative, like first function times derivative of the second function, we finished this part, this much part, right? First function times derivative of the second function, this part, this part is actually the derivative of this sine 5x. That's it. Alright, and now we are going to write the second function, which is sine 5x times derivative of the first function, that is x square plus 3x with respect to x. And here in algebraic function we generally many times, like if there is no powers of whole this function, that time we differentiate with respect to the main core variable, and main core variable is here x. That's why I'm differentiating this function with respect to x. So now I'm doing one by one, right? This is now x square plus 3x times, now derivative of sine 5x with respect to 5x with respect to its angle is cos 5x, because everybody know derivative of sine theta with respect to theta is cos theta, and the same thing I did it here. And now derivative of 5x with respect to x, right, it will be very simple, 5 times 1, because derivative of x is 1, and now plus sine 5x as it is, right, and times derivative of x squared first, that will be 2x, and derivative of 3x, derivative of x is 1 and 3 is a coefficient, so 3 times 1, that's it. So now x squared plus 3x cos 5x times 5, so it will be 5x squared plus 3x times cos 5x, plus here it will be 2x sine 5x, and again plus you can multiply this whole with 3, so you will get 3 sine 5x, and this is our dy over the dx what the question was asking. If you want, you can elaborate further, something like 5x square plus 5x square, and you multiply, like see, first I'm multiplying 5 with x square and then again cos, so 5x square cos 5x, and next step 5 3s are 15x, and this cos x will also multiply this, so you'll get cos 5x, and again 2x sine 5x, and plus 3 sine 5x. My 5 is really bad. anyways. So this is what we need to find out, and this is our required derivative, and this is our answer, right? Like this, you need to find out the derivative of two function as a product, right? Here was one function, other function as a product they were, and we find out the derivative of this. All right, catch you in the next video with different problem with new concept. Goodbye.